After being leaked ahead of official release and Rockstar not wanting to be a step behind, we finally got to see the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, and it has raised as many questions as it has answered, such as who is Lucia in GTA 6? Well, in today's video I'm going to be going over the exact answer of who is Lucia, what can we expect from her, and what do we know so far about GTA 6 and Lucia herself. Despite being chock full of classic Rockstar antics, the Vice City and State of Leonida, the trailer is fairly light on the plot and characters, but there's enough out there to start to piece together a picture of one of these two protagonists. What little voice acting there is, it's of the usual Rockstar caliber, which may go some way to explaining why some fans are worried about the GTA 6 price, as the game is no doubt going to be one of the most expensive games to ever develop. Now, I found a great article that covers what we know about Lucia so far, and that's simply that she's one of two playable protagonists in GTA 6. She's the first female protagonist since the Grand Theft Auto series came out in the 2D era, which featured multiple female characters to choose from. Lucia is the second Latin American protagonist in the GTA series, following on from GTA 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony's Luis Fernando Lopez, who is a Dominican American. Not much is known about her at this point, but we do know that she is incarcerated, presumably at the beginning of GTA 6, for reasons currently unclear, so that's saying she's in prison. In the trailer, Lucia puts this down to bad luck, I guess, when speaking to who we assume to be her parole officer. As spotted by IGN, Lucia in the key art for the GTA 6 is wearing an ankle tag, meaning that she's most likely on parole, which will perhaps keep her confined to a limited location in the game. These limitations are often placed in GTA games to slowly introduce the player to the world. In GTA Vice City, the bridges were closed due to a hurricane, for example. Now, so far from what we know, the map's going to be massive, so this way to introduce the map is a great idea. So I'm almost going to confirm here that when we do get to play this new map, that wouldn't be surprising if Lucia is confined to certain locations because of her parole bracelet, and I think this will be just a great way to introduce the map. Now I move on in this article. As you can see in the photo there, the ankle bracelet that she's got on is pointed out in that key artwork. At some point in her story, she meets and becomes romantically involved with the other protagonist, who, according to the leaks, is called Jason. But in saying this, his name isn't confirmed in the trailer yet. The relationship shared between the two is very reminiscent of a Bonnie and Clyde. Whatever happens in the story and the situation Lucia finds herself in, she sees only one way out of it. During the trailer, she says, "The only way we're going to get through this is by sticking together, being a team. Trust?" To the other protagonist, who only responds with, "Trust." Whether this trust will be shattered in a similar way to how players could choose to deal with Trevor in GTA 5 remains to be seen, but it could prove an interesting plot point if you had to choose between one or the other towards the end of the game. So what we can take from this is essentially the relationship is a Bonnie and Clyde type style. If you don't know who Bonnie and Clyde is, it's a very famous Western relationship where essentially they went around robbing stores in the Old West and being constantly on the run from the police. That's a bit of backstory with that. And as far as the storyline goes, it could be really interesting with this whole breaking trust scenario. We know in GTA 5, there's obviously a lot of trust concerns around the way Trevor behaves and acts, and the fact that you get to kind of choose your ending in GTA 5, we could see a bit of that in GTA 6, but more importantly, instead of a choose an ending, more or less the choices you make throughout the story actually form the story. And it would be really interesting to see not just multiple endings, but let's say 4 different actual storylines dependent on the choices you make through the stories. Moving on to the last section, there's everyone speculating who is the actual actor for Lucia in GTA 6. At the moment, we do not know who is portraying Lucia in GTA, but that hasn't stopped the rumour mill. On Reddit, there was a Reddit user on the GTA subreddit that had theorised, based on what we learned in the leaks, the protagonist may be based on Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes's characters in the 2020 film The Place Beyond the Pines, which featured the late Ray Liotta, who voiced Tommy Vercetti in Vice City, leading to speculation that Mendes could be the actor, but it's likely this isn't the case. Still, Grand Theft Auto takes a lot of inspiration from films, so it isn't unheard of, especially given that the film came out at the tail end of GTA 5's development, which would be fresh in Rockstar minds. So there we have it, that's all we know about Lucia so far for GTA 6. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, just so you don't miss out on more GTA news like this, and let me know your thoughts in the comments on what you think about Lucia and whether you're super excited for GTA 6. If you could smash a like on this video, that would be great, because I'd like to think if you smash a like, means you're hyped for GTA 6. I know I definitely am. I know 2025 is a long way away, but it definitely gives us something to hope for. So in any case, thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.